Whew. Bathing twice in one day feels a little indulgent. I can't have any lingering fatigue holding me back. No, we deserve it, Rain. I'm going to need to contact my old classmate to discuss how to approach the search as soon as possible. But boy, what a day. I'm honored to have the chance to face the Thunder God one-on-one. I just wish I could have put up more of a fight. I may be a Divine Blade now, but I still have a long way to go to really feel... Why I get feelings? I'm just reading, like... I don't know if everything's coming together from all the games and all for just... He's just saying, I think he's not just saying, I think I feel the words he's saying. God, I'm afraid of this game. What is going on? This reminds me of Sky the Third. Still, that's not the most pressing issue right now. I'm more concerned about why all those magic knights appear and what that strange feeling was.
You are... I am...
Do not lose sight of yourself.
Oh,
That sounds like...
Swords are without form and exist within oneself. If you have need of your blade,
It's not that.
you need only to grasp it in your mind.
Okay.
grasp it in my mind. Your Excellency! So it really was you.
Something seemed amiss. I thought my advice may help.
Thank you. It really did.
Sorry, I'm bad with voices, but I swear, if Oswald were going to appear on that scene, I will be dead.
This silence is so intimidating. I hope I haven't disappointed him by letting him see me like that.
Rean Schwarzer,
Sir,
I am very grateful to you
for what?
for all you have done for Kurt.
Oh,
The hot springs won't do you any good by standing. Sit.
Was like, dude, sit.
I suppose you're right.
I've long been aware of my son's burdens. His worries stemming from House Vander being stripped of its long-held duty to protect the Imperial family, and of concern for Prince Cedric. Yet as a father, I chose not to console him. But I am relieved that he found you to help him break free of his shell. He's grown more than I ever could have imagined. That is why I am grateful.
So you were still thinking of him, in your own way. Truthfully, I don't think I deserve the credit you're giving me. Kurt's development came from his own ceaseless hard work, and the support of the friends he met along the way.
All of that was only possible because of your guiding hand.
I certainly tried to play a part, but I still think my role was minor.
I'd like to ask, why were you withholding your strength during our duel?
Was I?
Even I would struggle against a divine blade of the Eight Leaves School fighting at their best.
I think you're overestimating me as much as Countess Le Guin did. I played more of a supporting role after my students arrived, but I wasn't shying away either, I assure you. I'm simply not capable enough to do that against an opponent of your caliber.
Then that leaves only one other possibility. Something weighs heavily upon you.
Oh, I just see something.
Then you could tell.
It came through loud and clear as we crossed blades.
I suppose strength like yours wouldn't come without being so perceptive as well.
Does this worry relate to the state I found you in earlier?
I'm honestly not sure myself.
I see. No situation is too complex for the warrior who follows a simple course. We use our skill to protect that which we cherish. We need not strength for anything more.
I'm ashamed to have almost forgotten something so fundamentally important. Thank you for reminding me of that, Your Excellency.
I spent longer in there than I planned to, but thanks to the pep talk I feel a lot better now. I don't want to stay out too long and be late for the meeting back home. But that's not until later, so I think I will walk around a bit and cool off. Yeah. I obtained friends. Yeah, let's do rounds. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Instructor IRean. I came to enjoy the foot bath since we'll be heading out tomorrow. It's so relaxing that my mind must have wandered off. I've been thinking about all sorts of things. I know the feeling. The foot bath seems to have that effect on people. If anyone will know, it'd be you. I guess this falls under the scope of your hot spring expertise. I'm worried about Prince Oliver and Shera, but that just makes me more pumped to give it my all tomorrow. Same here. I'm counting on you. Hey IRean, have a good soak. Just be careful not to stay out too long after I get the chills. Don't worry, I'm guessing you are not too off work yet. What the hell is going on with my mouth? Yeah, a bunch of vegetables came in on the last trip on the day, so I'm going around delivering them to everyone. Listen IRean, I hear you're planning on leaving tomorrow. Is the Empire about to get caught up in something big again? I can't say for sure yet, but don't worry, we'll do everything in our power to make sure it doesn't. And once it's all over, I'll be back. You better be, alright? Then I'm happy to put my faith in you guys. And listen, if there's ever anything I can do for you, big or small, you just let me know. Thanks, I will. I'm like, Wahahaha. What a stunning glasswork you have purchased, my dear. We got our hands on quite a souvenir thanks to Luna. My thought exactly. I never knew you had such a discerning eyes for fine wares. You paid the perfect amount and everything too. I'm so impressed. You have really grown up, Luna. I did my best to pick it out, something nice. But to be honest, it wasn't just me. Aver could have done it without Eclair's help. She told me so many things, and they all proved super useful. Lady Luna, I had no idea. I'm just pleased to have been of service. It was more than worth answering your questions. Wow, that cry sends shivers down my spine. It sounds just like the one from 2 years ago. You don't think the same thing's about to happen all over again, do you? No, Sir Matthews took care of it. We don't need to worry about a thing. If anyone, we should be drinking a toast to his health. You seem to be cold toast deep already. That magic knight has been a little concerned, but I need to focus on the prince right now. Yeah, I understand they don't know a lot about Shera, got it, but my heart is Shera and Prince Oliver. So if I say Shera a lot of time when they don't mention it, I'm sorry. I'm just vomiting what's in my brain. There was a strange cry outside today. It was really scary. But Alf held my hand and tried to protect me. Nothing ended up happening, but I guess I was wrong about him. Kiki's been on cloud 9 ever since getting home. I'm willing to bet something happened with Alf. So you lot are heading out tomorrow, are you? It's gonna get quiet around here again, with you all gone. Not much to be done about that, I suppose. Just make sure to turn in earlier tonight. A good night's sleep will get you on the road feeling refreshed come sun up. Oh yeah, I'm bathing my feet first. Because you never know what could happen. Sheesh, my son Luke isn't getting any younger. It's about time he started looking to settle down. You're lucky, Rean. You have your pick from not just Elise, but all of your fellow classmates and students. My poor Luke doesn't have a single decent prospect. What am I going to do with him? Okay, I guess. I have lived a long life, but I never seen the kind of massive change we have witnessed over the last few years. These really are turbulent times. Has it finally come to an end, or have we just entered a break in the chaos? I'm not too sure either way. What I'm sure of is that I've been wonderful if this peace continue. I'm like, is he here? No. Okay, bye. Nobody's here. I don't think we can surf.
There's Kurt on the lookout platform again.
Let him be there.
I think I'll see how he's doing before heading home.
Yeah. But first, we check on everybody. When I heard the roar, I was terrified, but Kiki was even more scared. So when I decided to stand up for her, it felt like I had fire in my blood. Oh my god. Am I sensible today? Is something happening? I think I may finally understand what it means to have the spirit of a swordman. Rean, thank you so much for everything you told me. You are more than welcome. And you know, that resolve of yours may be the first step down the path of a swordship. Wherever you grow stronger from here on out is up to you. I'll keep that in mind. Is that silver-haired girl one of your students? She's so adorable. You know, I've been wondering what kind of place Tori is. I'm envious at Crucible where the flames of passion and enkindle between the beautiful years of her Reborn future. The drama! Oh, wait. Oh, there you are, Altina. Good to see you. Good to see you, instructor. I was just inspecting my equipment one more time to prepare for tomorrow's mission. The Imperial government seems to be intent on keeping this crisis completely under wrap. Access to information about it, even with the direction of the operation itself, still hasn't been decided, but it's fair to say we have our work cut out for us. Perhaps, but we'll still fulfill it just as we always do. Right, we owe it to Prince Oliver to see that through after everything he's done for us. My wife's hobby is stocking rare products without any care as to whether we need them or not. Oddly enough, they typically sell quite well. We manage to stay out of the red. But to be honest, this sort of thing is bad for my heart. I laugh so I don't cry. Later on I see the strength of the quartz because I swear I fought too much. Ah, wait. What are you doing out here, Purple? Oh, just waiting for someone. Please don't worry about me. Alright, the two of them really are alike. Well, I'll leave you to it, but it's really cold, so try not to stay out here too long. I will, thank you. I can enter. I hear something dangerous has shown up over the valley earlier today. You almost have saved the day once again and protected us from it. Is there anything you guys can't do these days? That's nice to you to say, but truth to be told, we couldn't have done it without Lord Matthew's help. Even so, Old Steel clearly gave everything you had to keep the rest of us safe. That's what reassured me, IRean. So thank you for that, really. Please tell your student that I appreciate that they have done too. You are too kind. I'll be sure to pass on your message. They will be happy to hear it. Oh my god, where is the door? I don't see. We must rest our laurels. This peace, hard won as it was, is fleeting and won't last forever. At this time of change may cash upon our shores, hard and furious, and tranquility we enjoy can vanish in an instant without warning. However, that doesn't mean we will want for hope to carry us through such times again. After the countless ordeals you all have managed to overcome, I'm certain you will all walk down the path of light once more. Oh, Adios, goddess of the sky. Maple, what are you doing here? What does it look like? I'm trying to pray, can't you tell? I get that part, I'm just surprised to see you doing that at this hour, that's all. Well, I got into a fight with my sister earlier today and say some really mean things. I'm trying to repent to Adios. I see, that's fair, I guess. I forgot that Maple can get a little bashful at times. She really is same old Maple as ever. I'm guessing there is some reason that causes you two to fight. What is you were trying to tell her deep down? I mean, she told me she may be leaving Ymir. I thought it was really mean of her to keep that all to herself, you know? When I think about the fact she may just ditch me, all of a sudden it makes me sad. Really sad in fact. I haven't heard to quite being so stubborn and apologize already, but I also never heard to tell me what the heck she's even thinking. Sounds like you pretty much already know what needs to be done. It's because she met somebody and she got... What the hell am I doing? I'm getting crazy. Yeah. Okay, nobody's here, right? Nadie. Nah, vale, es que tío, nadie está aquí. Wait, let me... Oh, yeah. Yes, please. It's just me, okay. Unlikely, you never know. Hey! Not bad, good fella. Sounds like Badux has taken a liking to you. Badux. If I get a husky, I'm gonna call it like that. I've always been pretty good with dogs. So about that news, it wasn't what I was expecting to hear, but I don't think the prince will get offended so easily. We probably don't got to worry too much. I'm inclined to agree. Let's put it out of our minds for now. I'll be counting on you tomorrow, Ash. When are you not, Schweizer? No, I won't talk to a horse. Nothing will happen, I need to talk to Kurt. Wait, there were two... downstairs, okay. Mute? Why? I'm so sorry if it isn't right of me to ask our guest to help me clean up. Please, it's only right that I pitch in to help my future. And you know what they say, idle hands are the 27 Devil's Tools. Yes, I suppose you're right. There's no shame in wanting to help each other. Good. By the way, Mother, do you have any fun story about destruction when he was younger? I thought they may come in handy to reference. Oh, when Rin was a child? Now that I think about it, I'm sure his childhood photos are around here somewhere. Would you like to take a look at later? I'd love to. I'm too late. She already got to Mom. There's no point to stopping this girl, is there? At this moment, I'm just having fun with Muse. It sounds like she's deep in a conversation about a mission. There's still time before the meeting is scheduled to start. Maybe I should go back outside for a while. Okay, you're throwing me away. I getcha. I saw Yuna. Let me see if my father's around here. Oh, ooh. So you have already checked the Isengard range. My pupils and I split up to search, but we didn't came across anything that seemed like a potential clue. That say, we're only keeping our eyes peeled for sign of an airship. Anything more will have required more manpower. Fair enough, we can take it from here. The local knows this area well, so if there are any clues out there, we'll find them. Feel free to head to your next destination, Wander. Right, much appreciate. Just ignore me. Where are you, Kurt? I'm coming. Oh, sorry. This view is just beautiful in the evening as it is in the day. Yeah, on a clear night you can see a whole sea of stars up there. Thank you for supporting me today, instructor. I feel much more confident in my own abilities after the battle earlier. Glad to hear it. But you still look like something's bothering you. I know Prince Oliver's disappearance is weighed on you, sure, but I feel like there's something else on your mind. You really can see right through me, can't you? After training under you for so long, I was finally able to show my father how much I have improved. Between that and the fact that we Wanders are once more able to serve as guardians to the Imperial family, I should be happy. But the man I sought to protect is no longer within my reach. So that's what's bothering you. The rumor of him becoming an Ouroboros enforcer are certainly concerning. Without a doubt. And if they are indeed true, I cannot say I don't understand what drove him to it. All his life he's been denied the freedom to choose his own destiny. He was treated as an object, sheltered as a youth, then used and tormented as he grew into a man, all because of his royal blood. So when he was given the chance to live a life of his own choosing for the first time, he took it, empathized. It does make a certain kind of sense. Of course, that empathy does not mean that I've been giving up on bringing him back. I think I made that perfectly clear to him when last we spoke. I told him that we need to start seeing each other as we are.
I don't know when I'll have the chance, but one day I will go and find him. I don't know where we'll take it once I do. But if nothing else, I want him to know how I feel.
Did I say something strange? Not at all. I thought I was going to need to give you some encouragement, but you pick up yourself right back. Just like you did when you were knocked off that cliff earlier. I still haven't quite wrapped up my brain around that, like that was an interest, iconic, even I should say that. I was just acting out of desperation, that's all. Your father really does think too highly of me. You and the others would have grown up just fine even without me. I'm inclined to disagree, Instructor. Wait, did you have a chance to talk to him? A little. We ran into one another in the springs and he gave me some excellent advice. He may be a man of few words, but he possesses a tremendous kindness. I was honestly kind of intimidated by him at first, but now I can see the caring heart under that scary exterior. I should have known it won't take you long to see him for who he really is. Outside of combat or training, he's a gentle, kindly man. He doesn't smile much and has never been one to speak his feelings, so he's very easily misunderstood. He once learned that the local children were scared of him. As absurd as that sounds, it also makes perfect sense. You really do respect him though. Of course. He's the pride of my whole family, myself included. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I'm going to head off. There's still a while until the meeting, but try not to stay out in the cold too long, alright? I'll be sure to stay warm. See you later. Bye. I say bye. Alright. Okay. Wait, what? Why my head goes down? Stay up. I freaking love you. It sounds like she's... Okay.
Everyone, if I could have your attention.
Whoa, what?
I'm afraid I have terrible news.
Oh, don't tell me you... Crossbell?
Crossbell's signing ceremony today was disrupted by a surprise attack. Crossbell has been reoccupied. Huh?
By who? What happened?
I can't believe it.
Don't remove the voice, this is a moment. If you need to go lie down, we quite understand. Oh, don't worry about me. This is just all of us so sudden that it took me a minute to process. But there is no way in hell I'm gonna sit around sulking when there's work to be done. Well, if you're really sure. I'm sorry I should have broken the news to you more gently. That was careless for me. Don't sweat it, I imagine you must have been pretty stunned when you found out too. Right, now I just want to know the details of what happened. Well, for one thing, who will do this? Good question, can you fill us all in? With voice, of course, with voice! No voice. I apprised Lord Matthews of the details earlier, but you all deserve to know. As I mentioned, the signing ceremony of Crossbell Independence at 2 PM today came under attack. The assault was the work of a military force led by Rufus Alvarea. Rufus? But he was arrested, right? He was, yes. But last night, the former Governor-General and his subordinates escaped from a ranch fort where they were being held. Oh! Though the breakouts certainly put us on high alert, we had hoped to keep his information from going public and causing confusion during the ceremony. Unfortunately, it seemed people had to find out in the worst possible way. So you're saying that they escaped one night, then were able to take over Crossbell the very next afternoon? There's got to be more to this. I agree, we're clearly dealing with something that had been carefully planned. What about Lloyd and the rest of the ACSS? Come to think of it, they were supposed to be helping with the ceremony security. I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about the SCSS so far. I'm sure they did their best to hold off the assailants, but no. I suppose all we can do is pray that they are alright. You kidding me? No way any real harm could do to end with Randolph there. I have to agree there. I'm sure the members of the SCSS are all just fine. What happened after the initial attack? Rufus' military force beat out, defeating the CGF and taking control to the entire region. After which Rufus dubbed himself the Supreme Leader and proclaimed the establishment of the United Nation of Crossbell. That sounds ominous. You took the words right out of my mouth. His new title on proclaiming rule makes clear that he wants to rule the entire Crossbell once more. Well, too bad, because we won't gonna let him. That's right. If it wasn't obvious, Rufus Alvarez is acting alone, without the government or Imperial family support. But why do this now, of all times? But do you have any idea of what his goal could be, Mayor? I'm afraid not.
I will be the one to bear the responsibility for His Excellency's actions. It is the best way we can go about quelling the unrest in Erebonia and solving the issue of Crossbell all at once. I can think of no better way for us Ironbloods to honor him.
I don't want to think he was lying when he said all of that. Putting him aside for the moment, what's the current situation in Crossbell? I'm concerned about how the surrounding nations must be reacting to. Currently, Rufus' Black Cloud soldiers are blocking all roads in and out of the region. Both Reborn and Calvar seem content just watching how everything plays out for the present. It makes sense for the Empire to be reluctant to interfere in Crossbell affairs after the war. But the Republic's silence is a little more unexpected. Both countries suffer major losses from the Aeons and the Septarian of Zero when they attacked Crossbell 3 years ago. I'm guessing they aren't going to forget that in a hurry. Those losses ended up leading to the civil war here and the economic crisis in Calvar too. So Calvar is likely playing it safe for now until they know what they are dealing with. And they are not just going to sit this out forever, are they? I doubt it probably won't be long before they start making moves, which likely to end well given that they have steadily been increasing their military strength for a while now. All communication with the region is being blockaded, so I'm afraid that is all I know. I'm so sorry I can't tell you how your family is doing, Yuna. I'm sure you must be so worried about them. No, it's alright. Your explanation made me feel a lot more easy. It sounds like the soldiers occupying Crossbell are going to hurt innocent people. I'm more worried about those who will try to resist the occupation. People like Loido or the rest of the ACSS, I hope they are all okay. There's a lot of other people we know in Crossbell right now too. Yeah, which also concerning. Alisa and Sharon are there representing the Rainford Company, to name two. Then Toa is there representing Thors, and Maken is there on behalf of the Inspectorate. And they were all supposed to attend the signing ceremony. They are all likely targets in the event of an attack too. Hell, I'm more surprised if they weren't a target. Thank you, Ash, that puts all of us at ease. Like I said, I'm sure everyone is fine. We've been through more than our fair share of trouble in the past and came out the other end in one piece. That goes for Loido and the SCSS too. I won't be surprised if they are all working together to get the situation under control. Yeah, I'm sure they are. All we can do is believe in them. I assume you have finished discussing the Crossbell situation. If you will, Mayor, I would like to discuss the other matter at hand. Father? There's something else? Yes, you see, a video recording was recently delivered to the... What? It doesn't directly concern what happened in... What? But I think something that all of you... Oh my god, what? What are you going... What?
I am C, leader of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front. With the iron-blooded monster slain, the Empire had claimed its key to enter an era of peace. Alas, it would seem his poisonous beliefs are now being carried on by zealots, espousing nonsense of a united nation. To those who support their losing game, and to the ignorant politicians who allow these dogs to bark, I say this. We shall see you pay for your crimes. Our first target was the foolish prince and his wings, now bound to inaction. Our next target shall be the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City.
Well, there we go. Somebody's finally taking responsibility of the prince napping. By the name of C too. Why does that ring a bell? C was an ally used by the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, a terrorist group who opposed the late Chancellor Osborne. His true identity has been revealed to be a Thor student who you all know very well, Crow Armbrust. Yeah, let's check out. Still, it's not Crow, of course. Right, I know, none of this makes sense. Crow has no reason to be using that name again. And even less reason to abduct Prince Oliver and Lady Sherad. Does that mean someone else has taken his allies for their own? I think that's safe to assumption. I don't have a clue as the Crown's whereabouts. Can you get in contact with him? I'm trying, but he's not picking up. I know he went home to Uri a few days ago, but beyond that, I can't through to him, just like I can't contact Alicia and the others. Could something have happened in Uri? It's been hot bait on conflict lately due to the independence movement, so that is a possibility. But there's always a chance that he has caught up in some entirely unrelatable trouble. I have faith in Crow. Even if he did get too much happening, caught up in something, he will get himself out of it. I know it. For sure, the guy always been a wild one. Either way, that video does tell us a few things. True, we can't be certain of this new C's identity, but I think it's safe to assume they are responsible for the prince's abduction. They are also seen to be in conflict with Rufus Albarea and his faction. Though judging by the timing on the prince's abduction, you almost wonder wherever they saw Crossbell occupation coming. And if they did, that only raised more questions. Either way, now that we got our culprits, we gotta work on going after them. Indeed, and I think our best clue will be the last part of the recording. The muck and mire that gathers the Vermilion City, huh? You scared me. I thought we were in another place. First we learn the prince's abductions, and then we get that mysterious declaration. That was a lot to take in. Either way, I can discuss it all with my classmates tomorrow morning. Then we can decide how best to approach all this.
I know it's March, but it's still cold to be out at night, Yuna. Especially in areas that still have snow on the ground.
What are you doing here, instructor?
I could sense you out here from inside my room. Given how late it is and how new you are to Ymir's weather, I couldn't help but worry.
You can't just whip out those super senses for any old thing.
Maybe. But every time they prove useful in a situation like this, I'm glad I spent time honing them.
What are you sitting down for, anyway? Aren't you here to make me go inside?
This isn't the academy dorm. There's no curfew here. If you want to stay up a little late, I'm not going to stop you.
Wow. You sure you should be saying stuff like that to your impressionable students?
I don't think it hurts once in a while.
So, you're not going to ask me anything?
I'm not even sure where to start. I feel like you're the one who has to be willing to open up here.
Open up? You think I'm just trying to act fine when I'm not, don't you?
Not just think it. I know I'm correct.
You are. You are, but how many times has this happened now? Over and over. Crossbell finds itself in danger, and every time, I get all worked up and cause more problems for everyone. I'm just tired of being such a burden. So what choice do I have but to bottle it all up and deal with it on my own?
I get what you're trying to say. But you're missing the fact that everyone wants to help you when things go south. That goes for all your classmates. If it was the other way around and one of your classmates needed help, wouldn't you want to give it to them?
Well, yeah. Of course I would. But I think you're the last person I want to hear that from. I get you're our instructor and all, and students aren't supposed to be the ones teaching the teacher, but...
That's not why I don't turn to you. Thing is, I have the same problem you do. And I need to work on it too. But turning to your friends, or your students, for comfort and advice isn't a sign of weakness. That's what they're there for. And that doesn't change, no matter how many times you have to do it. You help each other, so you can move forward together.
Then... can I...
Go on.
Can I turn to you for comfort now?
Of course you can.
We fought so hard. And we thought this was finally it. So, why did they go and take it away from us again? Why can't Crossbell just be free? What did we do to deserve all this? Just leave us alone!
Do you feel a bit better now?
Yeah. But now the embarrassment of all that crying in front of you is really starting to set in. Anyway, don't worry about me. I'm fine now, really. No matter how many times people take our home, we'll just take it right back from them.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, I guess it is getting late. I'm gonna head back to my room. So, thank you for lending me your coat. I'll give it back now. I don't want you being cold either.
Thanks. Good night, Yuna. Well, I'd better get to bed too. It's been a really, really long day.
Talk to me about that. A lot of game overs with that golem. A lot of things happening here, which is cool. The way that they pull the information right here up. Because if I would have moved when the Trial of Walk shown on that moment on Crossbell to Rins and finish Rins and to Crossbell, that I would have been spoilered. So yeah, so that's good. Of course, I don't think C Scroll. I can't think. No. I'm like trying to think who is C. Then I'm like, it's just a video. I cannot guess anything yet. Okay, guys, we're gonna let it till here after all my suffering and game over. So thank you so much for watching. For watching, and see you next one. If you guys want, I don't know.
All the lights are passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.